This is the big daddy of the Suzuki range in South Africa, the Grand Vitara. And it is pretty grand because, among other things, it's certainly got proper 4x4 capability. So you can do serious off-roading in this vehicle if you require. You can see it's a good sized family SUV. 5-seater. It doesn't offer a 7-seater option, but a very nice sized 5-seater. And then it does have what I think is a great feature as well, is you come around the rear and you've got the spare wheel on the rear door, which opens to the side, as you can see right now, to a very good sized boot, which has, of course, your flap over there. And then another interesting feature that I like is your little hidey hole down here for valuables or something of that sort. A laptop could fit in there very neatly. And of course you do have your standard 2/3, 1/3 split on the rear seats as well. So you can carry a very big load in here too. As I mentioned, you've got good ground clearance, and this is a full-on 4x4, does have low range as well. It's a 2.4 litre 4-cylinder engine, puts out 122 kilowatts, 225 newton meters of torque. So it's got a pretty good bit of power from this petrol engine as well. Let's take a look what it's like inside. Behind the wheel of the Suzuki Grand Vitara, it's a pretty comfortable, spacious place to be. You, of course, have your standard multifunction steering wheel, which is very much standard these days, and to your instrumentation over here, which is, again, standard, nothing over special. You can see I've been driving it for a week. It is a big vehicle, averaging 10.9 litres per 100 kilometres. I have done quite a bit of motoring in town as well and in traffic, so you've got to allow for that. From a Suzuki, it does have a nice touch screen facility. The screen may be a bit smaller than perhaps you would like in a modern vehicle today, but beyond that, it does have, and what I also do like is the fact that it does have navigation as well. So you do have full navigation, and I think that is a nice feature to have. Works very, very well, very effective. You come down to your dual zone climate control air conditioning system. Again, nice and easy, nice and simple to work, very, very effective. You do have a DSC off switch if you want over here, just if that's what you need and what you're wanting to use. So that's there. And then over here, of course, is the crucial button that is very important to everything you want, which is simply at the push of a button. You can go into normal, or you can go 4 high, or 4 high with diff lock, or even 4 low over there, simply at the push of a button. So it's very simple to operate into your different modes for off-road usage, of course, as well. I have previously used a Grand Vitara on a full off-road course, and I can tell you it is very strong and very effective on a full off-road. This version we're driving is the 5-speed manual. There is a 5-speed automatic version available as well. Obviously, as always, you pay your money, you take your choice. You do have nice little hidey holes as well on the vehicle, which I think are very convenient. Like over there, takes a cell phone very easily. Your dual cup holders, of course, and a nice deep armrest cum storage space over there as well. Cloth seats, but very comfortable. I quite like them. And then on this version, your sunroof, which is something that is always a favorite of mine. So that is what it's like from the driver's seat. Let's take a look what it would be like to live in the back seat if you're one of the family that rides in the back of the car. Moving into the back of the Grand Vitara, you can see the front seat, driver's seat, is set for myself, and there is a lot of space. Fair headroom as well, not massive, but with my hat on, I do have plenty of clearance. And as I mentioned, the legroom. The back seat is split 2/3, 1/3, so it's certainly big enough for 3 in the back to have a very comfortable ride on the long road as well. On the open road, you'd be very comfortable, very capable. The Grand Vitara sells in the Dune version, which is the upper version of the two. Purely specification engine wise, they're both the same. You get Summit and Dune, but in the Dune version, as we're testing now, it sells at 431,900 Rand. You do get an automatic version at 447. So it is certainly very good value for money in a marketplace that has got lots and lots of competitors. You can look at so many that I'm not going to start naming them, but if you want a family SUV with off-road capability. There are many to choose from, but I can tell you the Grand Vitara certainly should be a player in your choice and in this market. For Motor Matters, I'm Alan R, and I'll see you next time.